Hello, I am Jacob. I'm the host of the show. Thank you for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and just being a part of what we do here. The final preseason games have been wrapped up as we move along to the NFL regular season. The Carolina Panthers, until this week, didn't announce who the starting quarterback would be. They finally named their quarterback. It would be Baker Mayfield. This was obvious. You faced the Browns week 1. Mayfield played for the Browns for 4 years. This is your shot to get some revenge at him. Mayfield seemed the logical choice because if you're the Panthers, you saw what Sam Darnold did, not just during this preseason, but last year as well. The team started off hot, and after 4 games, they completely fell apart. And Sam Darnold did not look good. So, I think this is the right choice. It's the smart choice. I think the Panthers are happy about their choice. Some unhappy news and unsettling news, really. The Bills released punter Matt Araiza due to allegations that came this past week. Now, we cannot specify exactly what these allegations are. If you want to learn more, I suggest you go to cbssports.com, where I can't say it, but they can. New York Giants rookie cornerback Dalton Beavers suffered an ACL. He's done for the year. Very disappointing, even if he's a special teams guy. A torn ACL, even if he's a special teamer, it's devastating because it ruins development, it ruins everything that you had planned, and now you're one man down. And that your motto is always next man up, next man up. But it's very difficult when you have a promising rookie and he goes down with an injury. More injury news for the Giants, especially on the rookie pass rusher Kayvon Thibodeaux sprained his MCL. His ACL is intact, but he's out for 3 weeks. Very disappointing. Because a lot of people said that he was injured on purpose. It was a dirty play. I'm here to tell you, it was not dirty because he's in the tight end box. He's in line with the tight end. And he has to make a decision on does he go for the quarterback. There was a receiver who ran a partial reverse. He's got to be in charge of that too. Or he's got to make that decision. Do I go for the quarterback? Do I go for the reverse? He's got to make that decision. He gets caught in a spot where he doesn't know. He kind of stops for a second. He doesn't know exactly what he's supposed to do. So that's why the tight end who went low on him hit him low and it looked bad. It's really Thibodeaux who had to get out of the way. He has to make his decision and go. He can't stop. And even if he doesn't make that decision right away, he's got to understand, I got to get my leg out of there. I put myself in a really bad situation. Let me get my leg out. Let me push my hand so he just kind of falls to the side. And then we'll go into the next play. But very disappointing if you're a Giants fan. Thibodeaux was your number 1 pick in this year's draft. And losing him is a big loss if you're the New York Giants. The Bills traded offensive guard Cody Forward to the Cardinals for a 5th round pick. Again, not anything shocking in these trades. You're beginning the season. I don't predict any big trades anyway. But when you get a 5th round pick for a guy, it's like, okay. Not too much to see here. The return of Tom Brady. After 11 days, Tom Brady returned last week to the NFL field, or to the practice field, to which a reporter asked this past week, what happened? Where'd you go? To which Brady said, I'm a 45-year-old man. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. He didn't use the word stuff. But he's basically insinuating that there's a lot going on in my life besides football, and that I made that decision that I do something with my kids or something when I was retired. Now I'm not, but I still wanted that to happen. And it did. Gone 11 days, came back, played in the last preseason game, looked pretty good. 6'8", did fairly well. I was impressed. For a 45-year-old man, if he can go 6'8", do it every time, please. According to a source, when Tom Brady and Gronk basically went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Raiders were in line to be in the sweepstakes for Tom Brady, and pulled out of it. According to a source, Gruden was the decision maker in that. Whether or not he was or he wasn't, the fact that this came out now is strange. Like, the Raiders are a good team, very talented team, but I'm not saying I wouldn't do this trade, but having Jalen Waller and Gronk would have been really, really special. But I would have stuck with Derek Carr too. I think, not that he's a better quarterback, just he better fit what John Gruden liked to do. And Brady going to Tampa was better for him. He had better wide receivers. It all worked out well in the end. There was a report that came out that from the Detroit Lions that Dan Campbell, they did a no coaching practice where no coaches were on the field. Dan Campbell watched from afar, but it was a player run practice. All the players ran the plays themselves. They didn't ask for any help. It was players' jobs only. I thought it was quite interesting, to be honest with you. Saints punter Blake Gilkin was randomly drug tested after his 81-yard punt. Again, these aren't random. This is just to say the NFL's like, oh my gosh, he did something that hasn't really happened. We gotta drug test him, see if he's on anything. He isn't. He wasn't. But they have to do their due diligence. I get it. But he couldn't just he just kick through the ball and get it. It just rolled 82 yards. Like, you can't have that. Apparently not. And finally, the Dolphins signed former New England Patriot and former Lion Trey Flowers, 1-year deal, $2.1 million, could be $3 million with incentives. Not much to see here. A veteran pass rusher could help the Dolphins on the defense in some key situations.